Traveling is something many of us enjoy. It allows us to explore new places, experience different cultures, and take a break from our daily lives. However, tourism also has a negative impact on the environment, especially due to transportation such as flights and cars. In fact, aviation alone is responsible for around 2% of all human-induced CO2 emissions globally. This raises an important question. Is the most sustainable form of tourism to stay at home, or can transportation providers offer sustainable solutions to support modern travel?
To understand how people feel about this issue, we conducted a short street interview.
Maybe yes, but I still like traveling because traveling let me feel relaxed and it helped me recharge my mental and physical.
I think that flight cause a lot of pollution, especially nowadays, because a lot of people are traveling, especially during like school holidays or any celebration holidays.
No, I don't think I can stop traveling, but I will more focus on the sustainable practice in my daily life.
I think it can be hard to stop traveling, especially for those who actually like work and travel, because I think this is part of their working. And so I think that if you say stop traveling might be hard, especially in the future. And also, if stop traveling, there'll be no business in the airline company, and also for tourism, might have an effect by it.
Bus is more eco-friendly since more people they share one vehicle and it less the carbon emissions. Maybe in the future, if the technology improve, like we can using the cleaner fuel or electric planes.
From these responses, we can see that while people are aware of environmental issues, most are not willing to stop traveling completely.
From an environmental perspective, staying at home is the most sustainable option. This is because transportation, especially air travel, produces a large amount of carbon emissions. According to the European Commission, it mentions that the emissions from a person flying from Lisbon to New York and back are roughly equivalent to the annual heating emissions of an average citizen. By choosing to staycation, we can reduce the carbon emissions of long-distance travel and prevent the overexploitation of natural resources. One well-known example is Venice, which has experienced serious over-tourism. The large number of tourists has caused environmental damage, overcrowding, and pressure on local infrastructure. Bolin mentions that 70 to 75% of all visitors are day trippers. However, their low spending causes a high level of stress on the city's infrastructure and fragile lagoon ecosystem. Because of this, the government has introduced daily tourist limits and entry fees to control the situation. This example shows that reducing travel and staying at home can help protect destinations and reduce environmental harm.
However, completely stopping travel is not realistic in modern society. Tourism plays an important role in economic development and personal well-being. Instead, transportation providers are developing more sustainable solutions. A well-known example is Japan Shinkansen or bullet train system. It provides fast and efficient travel while producing significantly lower carbon emission compared to flights. Through the train system, approximately 90% less CO2 per passenger per kilometer than airplanes and 70% less than private cars. This shows that alternative transport systems can support more sustainable tourism. In addition, transportation companies are also investing in new technologies such as electric vehicle, low emission transport system, and renewable energy adoption.
Based on both perspectives, it is clear that staying at home is the most environmentally friendly option. However, it is not practical as people still want to travel for leisure, education, and social purposes. According to Air Transport Action Group, it shows that 80% of aviation emissions come from flights longer than 1,500 kilometers, and there are no viable alternatives for these journeys. As seen in the interviews, most people prefer to reduce travel rather than stop completely. Therefore, the focus should be on making travel more sustainable instead of completely eliminating it.
In conclusion, while staying at home may be the most sustainable form of tourism, it is not realistic in today's world. Instead, the future of tourism depends on how transportation providers innovate and develop more sustainable solutions. By improving technology and encouraging responsible travel, it is possible to balance mobility needs with environmental sustainability.